Everyone, listen closely. This is Horsey Eat You from 2026. I've invented a way to send Chaos Child videos back in time through the magic of cathode ray tubes. I'll be sending fragments of 0.01 second videos. You have to edit them together because of the data limit, and I don't know where I'm taking this joke. Anyways, yeah, we're back with Chaos Child. I did switch back to my old microphone. I don't know if you can tell the difference or not, but I was having issues with my last one. You probably heard the popping sound, staticky bit. Today, when I was recording Ace Attorney, I had to scrap an entire like hour-long video because if it's out by now, go to Ace Attorney 15. There'll be an unlisted video in the comments. You can go listen to that if you want to. It is not good. Anyway, we got to chapter 3 finally, and someone's probably gonna die soon. Maybe not this video, but probably the next. Definitely. Anyway, heavy breathing sounds. Is that oof? 6 floors to the school? It's a big school. Ooh, this is the student council. Oh, I'm tired. Put the cardboard boxes carrying down on the desk. Finally, I was able to relax. Compared to the physical therapy I'd done after my coma, this was nothing, but my arms and legs were sore. Was the coma after the earthquake? I don't remember the details of that. Why do we have to help the student council anyway?
そりゃ、俺たちが生徒会に迷惑かけちまったからだろ。
Shut up, Ito. I don't want an actual reason. Ito was standing next to the windowsill where the warm sunlight was pouring in. He looked comfortable. There's no one in the room but me and him. I'd say I'd help, but going too far. But you're running around all day carrying one thing or another. Hold on, I need to move the window up. There. Everyone, myself most of all, knew that I wasn't cut out for physical labor. What's more, hold on, my pop filter is basically in the way. It's right under the text box, which is there we go. Okay, how the hell could he be playing with his smartphone when I was working so hard? After I complained, he'd said,
んなこと言ったって、クレーム対応は嫌だって言ったのはお前だろ?
With just one day left until the festival. Oh, okay, there's a day left. All the clubs had complaints and demands to make at the student council. But asked for someone who could listen to them and relay them to the student council. But there's no way I could do that. But I left it to Ito.
それより見たか、これ。
Ito showed me his phone, which he'd been playing with. Up to 50% points back. Multiple full series collections also on sale. Get volume 1 of hit manga series for free! Free! Let's go! Look at that generic anime girl. Generic anime boy with blue hair. I love that series. And Kitty Kitty Panic? What's that?
さっき渡部が配信してたんだよ。明日のこといろいろ喋ってたぞ。
Huh? Just like Ito said, the phone was playing a video that had gone up in the last half hour.
それに見ろよ、このカウント数。最近の報道でどんどん伸びてるっぽいし、明日は期待してもいいかもな。
Good things, huh?
なんだよ、そのリアクション。お前だって昨日は興奮してただろ?
Letting a reporter interview high schoolers just seems very unprofessional. Still, I do wonder if that teacher's evil just because of that. I won't deny that I got a little excited when I heard about tomorrow's interview. However, I just get the feeling he's using us. We're the first ones to upload our video, and he's acting like we did it at the same time. It's a common media trick to suggest things that weren't true without actually lying.
自分の方が後出しだったってことをうやむやにしようとしてるってわけか?
Yeah. I also felt like he was trying to use all the flame wars to up his view counts.
仮にそうだとしたらどうするんだよ、明日のインタビュー。
Nothing. Just answer the questions. How's the school's condition? No. Honestly, I'd like to shoot him down and show him up as a liar. But the second I started to get a little excited, the mark left on my cheek after Kawahara-kun hit me started to ache. For now, I needed to focus on helping the student council, not the case. Come to think of it, where is Kawahara-kun?
ああ、なんだっけ。校庭にあっただろ。風鈴だかなんだか飾るやつ。
Oh, the one about wishes? What are they talking about? One of the classes was doing something about the Shibuya earthquake. They said they were making an area where you could write a wish on a sheet of paper that would be tied to a wind chime. Kind of Tanabata-ish, I guess. We'd have been told to submit something, but I hadn't. To be honest, I don't really like stuff like that.
あれの設置で走り回ってるってさっき。
Oh. Speak of the devil. Notice, by the way, Sarika isn't here because Sarika can't do physical labor because she's not real. And Kawahara-kun can't see her. Kawahara-kun frowned a little when he saw me. He looks like a carrot. Well, I mean, I guess it's not an uncommon hairstyle. But he reminds me of someone. I can't think of who. He tried to open his mouth but closed it, glanced at Ito, then sighed, something in him deciding to just give up.
終わったのか。
Huh? Kawahara-kun was looking at the box he'd been carrying. Oh, yes.
じゃあ、次は受付にパンフ運んでくれ。
Pamphlets. Right. Got it.
いってらっしゃい。
Bye bye. Stared at Ito, then picked up the box with the pamphlets and went to leave the student council room. Kawahara-kun was still frowning at me. That's strange. I'm sure he'd say something about Kuyusu, or at least insult me. I mean, he looked more sad than angry. After I finished carrying the pamphlets, to buy a drink from the vending machine. If I didn't get some caffeine from a mountain view, I wasn't going to be able to move for much longer. Okay. Someone was tugging on the hem of my uniform. Quickly turned around. Oh, yes? What is it? Kazuki? Ah, right. Oh, just you, Kazuki. Don't scare me like that. Thought I was a ghost, like Sirika. She'd been sent to help with her class's display, which is just about finished up. Did you finish what you were doing? Help me out with the student council. Kazuki tugged even harder at my uniform. You need to help with... Come grad with me at ESO too. That's what she's saying. You're telling me to follow you? She nodded. Oh yeah! I don't remember how to... Is it Q and E? QW? What? Why did that start skipping? I did not press anything. Okay. Okay, I guess we don't get to do that. Her expression hadn't changed, but it seemed like she was having some kind of trouble. What's going on? Did you need help with something? I need to get back to the student council room. Incredibly rare for her to actually ask me for help. Wouldn't it be right to just ignore her? Can I still? Oh, is Q skip? I feel like that happened before I pressed Q though. Is there a config? Yeah, I'm gonna Chaos Child PC Delusion. Chaos Child controls. Here we go. Steins Gate subreddit. Press the help or F1 again for hotkeys. Oh, really? Help? No. Help! Yes, help! Q isn't bound to anything. Z and C, okay, it's like RPG Maker controls. Why did Q skip though? Did I accidentally hit like a different key while... Yes. Anyway, next time I'll make sure... Well, it's too late. Yeah, it's too late now. Said to follow Kazuki. I'm not a big delusion enjoyer anyway. Kazuki stopped in front of some large object with a vinyl covering on top of it. What was this thing? Kazuki stared at it for a moment, then pointed at it. To carry this or something? How you do it? She nodded. What was this thing anyway? One day, let's build a gun barrel. Are they a fan of robotics or something? Take a piece of paper out of your pocket. Looks some kind of handmade flyer. Bright letters and big letters. It said, Class 1A, let's build a gun barrel project. Tips list. But for mobile battle gun barrel. Is this supposed to be Gundam or? I don't know what else it would be. Mobile battler? Is that an Umineko weapons? 3-part anime from 2012 to 2015. Unique approach in marketing. Broadcasting in 110 countries before releasing in Japan. It's kind of weird. Good to target the teenage male demographic. Toys and other stuff. Egyptian mythology motif behind its series and the impressive CGI battles made it popular enough to receive a movie adaptation. Final episode of the 3rd season was recently inexplicably cancelled in a very controversial movie and among the show's biggest fans. What? The 14-year-old boy who pilots a martial arts robot known as a Ka Trooper. It was sung by a gothic punk band known as Phantasm. Is that from Chaos Head? Is that the girl? Fairly large cult following at the time. Gun barrel, like in the anime? It's an anime that started back when I was in middle school. Well, most anime these days only lasted 36 months, but it's been on forever. Just ended the other day. Some idiot had decided to cancel it just before the last episode could air. It caused a huge uproar. I heard that's going to be plot relevant. All of this made Gun Barrel a truly legendary anime. This your class's display? I see. Must have been attempting to make a model of the robot from the anime. So they made all the parts in the courtyard, and they had to get them to their classroom. Why do you have to carry this by yourself? Where's the rest of the class? Followed Kazuki's gaze over to the entrance. Students in pairs happily carrying large objects covered in sheets. Sorry, not having any friends, huh? Ow! Don't kick me in the shin. It's just the truth. You're gonna kick me in the shin? Don't do it so hard. I mean, it would be easier to make friends though. Like, she took the is it a lollipop out of her mouth and, you know, talked. Hey, friends. Friends just happened to be absent today. I'm sorry, my mistake. Because the lollipop does probably make it hard to communicate, which is why she's going. She thinks she's talking, but can't understand her. It just had to play along. What do you want me to do? Yeah. You want me to help you carry it? But isn't this really heavy? Look at me with those puppy dog eyes. Fine. Normally I would have found some way to get out of it, but here's who wanted the cultural festival to succeed. Didn't have a choice. Reach down to grab the object under the sheet. I can go over on that side. I left on 3, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Hey. We're gonna have you have no sense of rhythm at all? You're completely off. I thought we were gonna have a classic anime scene where like they fall and then he falls right on top of her and like grabs her chest or something. We weren't in sync at all. She'd lift up for a moment or two after I did. Because of that, we almost dropped it to the ground. Hold on. So I got a text. The world's trying to stop me from playing Chaos Child, apparently. Don't act like it's my fault. Let's do it again. 1. The 2? It's too early! That's enough of this. I'll match you, so just lift it. Tried to lift, I did too. He staggered, managed to keep it steady. Let's get moving then. Slowly headed towards Kazuki's classroom, counting 1, 2, 1, 2 to keep ourselves in unison. Of course, I was the only one who actually spoke. The corner there, be careful. Oh, did you hear that? She took the sucker out! Made it to the stairs. This is where things got hard. You go up first. Yeah, like that. Slowly. Don't trip. Make sure you don't trip. Making Kazuki go up first so that I could hold it from the bottom was a mistake. Hey, you always think that, but then you go on, you take the top side and you're like, oh, I wish I had the bottom side so I could go forward. They're both traps. Even after all my warnings, Kazuki slipped in, choked on the sucker and died. Got lodged in her windpipe. Tragic. Wait, is the thing I just said gonna happen? Wow. Please, Chaos Child, you're better than this. Al. You're better than this. Yet I told you not to trip. We're just lucky we hadn't climbed up that much. You okay, Kazuki? You're better than... I called it too, but still it was... Why? Yeah, you know, guys, I think I decided I'm done with Chaos Child. This is a bad video game. This is a bad visual note, whatever you even call this. Never playing this again. Goodbye. No. This is... The situation is... Yeah, maybe it was a delusion the whole time. Maybe. You see all the time in anime, isn't it? Yes, it is. Anyway, I need to do something about this. Kazuki's so light, though. She isn't very tall, but she has a good body. So actually, what am I thinking? What if someone comes by and sees us? Do something. What's negative? Like, would she trip, she broke her neck? Or maybe she actually choked at the sucker. Finding wants to enjoy the sensation. No. Look, here you go. Kazuki, there's no way. We need to get this done. Kazuki, are you hurt? Come on, stand up. Let's get this over with. Wait, did we actually avoid it? Didn't quite happen? Fortunately, the gun barrel part wasn't damaged at all. Headed to Kazuki's classroom. Be careful not to trip this time. Why is there a whole class of mecha-loving nerds? 1A. Is this it? And how is Kazuki not friends with them? But she doesn't like mecha. She likes fantasy. Girl near the entrance saw Kazuki and ran over. Looked like a normal average girl.
Kazuki? 運んできてくれたんだ。てっきりバックれたのかと思ってた。
She does have friends.
あれ？てか、こっちの人は？
Hi, I'm the main character, Tesu. Well...
ああ、知ってる。確か新聞部の。明日渡部と対談するって。
I'm famous? Huh? How did you know? Who are you?
あ、大河内って言います。
Okay, write that down. Okochi's the main villain. He knows everything. That didn't mean your name. About Watabe?
やだ、みんな知ってますよ。噂になってるし。
That surprised me. Thought that only a few people at school would know about a Nico Nia reporter. No idea a girl like this, didn't look like she kept up with news at all, would know about it. There are even rumors going around about it.
頑張ってくださいね。楽しみにしてますから。
Yes, thank you. Kazuki ignored the two of us and took the part inside. Then they put it on the floor. No one tried to help her. But as I went over to her...
ああ、わざわざすいません。あとはこっちでやっとくんで、そこに置いといてください。
That girl, Okochi, said it to me. It does as I was asked and left the room, and Kazuki followed me. What is it? She took it out! Oh, come on! Still got a... Oh, she offered me a lollipop. Was that the one in her mouth? That is disgusting. Giving this to me? Is this her way of thanking me? Is that bubblegum flavor? Because I hate bubblegum. But... You've already licked that one, haven't you? She sighed and put it back in her mouth. Got a small bag. Blue raspberry, come on, blue raspberry. Small bag from her skirt pocket. Dried Emperor Squid. That is not Blu-ray. Thanks. You're not busy. Help with the student council. You're part of the club too. Kazuki shrugged and walked up the stairs. Maybe she was going back to the club room to play her game some more. Really couldn't count on her help. Okay, I'm gonna cut it there. Unless I forget, this is not the end of the video. This is just a cut. But I could feasibly forget about this because I have to go for a little bit, and this could be the end of the video. So I'm just gonna say bye just in case. But hopefully I remember to edit this on. Hey everyone, sorry about that cut. I'm back. It's been a day. Does quick load work? No, oh, that loads a quick save. It's not quick. These summer pockets, which I've been reading in my own time, that just has a continue button. Makes you do your latest save. That's convenient. October 9th, 2015, Friday. At the end of a scene. That's good. Remember, we just helped Kazuki. Is this the next day now? Or is that the same day? Oh, would a cultural festival be held on a weekend? I don't know. Yoshida Hiroko was working at her part-time job as a grocery store cashier. Uh-oh. Her husband was always out working late, but he didn't actually make any money. His airheaded personality meant that he was perennially stuck in lower management. Perennially. That is not a real word. Also, it's more than 3 syllables, so it's not real. Her son was in college and spent all of his time playing, spending a lot of money to send him there. He'd grown into a selfish boy who constantly demanded cars and trips. Of course, their budget was always stretched to the limit. They hadn't built up any kinds of savings. They lived in Shibuya, true. She had to live with her in-laws, which didn't make things easy at all. The idea of going to lunch with her friends from the neighborhood seemed as remote as the fiction she saw paraded on the news. She wanted an easier life. Lately, she'd been all sighs. Yesterday, she'd actually sighed at work and gotten a warning from her boss. What? For sighing? The store where she worked was along Meiji Dori, about a 5-minute walk from Shibuya. The lunchtime rush had ended and things were calming down. She wanted to take a little break, but it wasn't break time yet.
合計で3127円になります。
Okay, that's like $30. The woman in front of her, who was picking out her wallet, was one she'd seen several times before. She wore fancy clothes and had a slender, attractive body. Her makeup was perfect too. Even when she was going shopping in a supermarket. She must live in a different world. Maybe she was what they called a celebrity wife. The woman seemed very anxious as she waited for her to finish, or maybe she just like works around there and all. Toshida hadn't even handed over her change yet, and she'd already lifted up her shopping basket. What was bothering her so? Was she feeling sick? She did seem a little pale. Toshida wondered about her. They didn't have enough of a relationship that she felt comfortable asking. She handed her the receipt and her change. The woman quickly left. Toshida greeted the next customer, and then gasped. Oh, is that why? It was a man. Oh yeah, hey. And he is wearing a mask. The mask had the same design as those things they called sumo stickers. She heard about the stickers on the news several days ago. She learned that lately they were popular in Shibuya and nowhere else. She'd seen them several times on her way to and from work. As a disgusting design, the idea of Shibuya being overrun with the things made her sick. This man was wearing a mask with the same design. That meant she couldn't see his face. His clothes were completely normal. They weren't particularly filthy. Didn't look like a pervert or a crazy man. I mean, how can you tell he's wearing a mask? That made it even stranger that he'd be wearing a mask to hide his face. When so poorly constructed that it was obviously handmade. And, I mean, how do you tell if someone's a, what is it, crazy man or a pervert just by looking at him? Was this why the last customer had seemed so anxious? The man was standing completely still. He didn't say anything to Toshida. Then she realized that she'd been staring at his face for quite a long time. The Garo Froggies.
すみません。いらっしゃいませ。
That's what they were called, right? Garo Froggies? She looked inside the shopping basket. It's filled with several bowls of instant ramen and a single 2-liter. Was that Mountain View?
4378円になります。
She gave him the total. She happened to see the customers in the other lane. This time, she was struck completely silent. Are they all? It wasn't just her register. Every single register. Okay, had a customer wearing a mask. There are so many of them. They're all standing silently. Hold on, how do I help? Cancel backspace? And look at them. Yeah. There are already 10 people lined up at a register. All of them wore sumo sticker masks. The store never got this busy, even at lunchtime on a Saturday. The only thing the people in the masks had in common was that they were men. They all wore different clothes. Tall man in a sweatshirt. Fat middle-aged man in running clothes. A well-built man in a sweater. So on and so on. Not all of them look like they had steady jobs. Not all of them look like they're unemployed. How do you tell? They're just their clothing? I mean, come on, that's a bit of a stretch. Not one of them said a word. They just stood there in a line, masks on their head, baskets in their hand. The noisy supermarket suddenly fell silent. All the other employees and customers stared at the men in the masks, eyes wide. Okay. One thing I remember in Chaos that I don't know how relevant that is. I remember, like, didn't they have like homeless people with backpacks with like the brainwashing machine in it? Like, that gave me that vibes. Like, obviously that's not a mask, is not a brainwashing machine. It's just more in line with like what the Garo Froggy was, right? Like I don't know the Chuny terminology, come on. But oh, I did. So I was trying to make a thumbnail, right? I did see what could be argued as a spoiler. It is no surprise to me at all, but can I don't know if I could skip 20 seconds ahead if you don't want to hear this. Okay, I'm gonna say it at 7:12 in the video. Okay, I saw a picture of a D sword, so I mean that's gonna come into play somehow, probably. No, it was just like a CG of it. No one was actually using it, so and I assume Takuya is gonna get one probably because it's Chuny. But okay, end of spoiler talk. No more spoilers. You can skip here. This is safe. Safe, everyone. Got it? Yeah. So I saw that. I just you know, keeping me honest. Because I was trying to make a thumbnail, right? So I had to go to my usual asset video, like asset site, which has like all the backgrounds and stuff, right? I was trying to find this one specific background, but I went too far, and yeah, that's all I saw though, luckily. Because like the whole time I do it, like I gotta like hide like half my screen with my hand, and like I squint, and it's very hard, by the way. Like, and that's only for backgrounds. I do not know where I can get like an expression sheet for the sprites, because that would be very nice. Because like if you can't tell by the thumbnails, those are not high quality sprites. Those are like, I just got those from the wiki. They have one expression. So like it'll be like an episode where like Sarika dies, and then it'll just be her going like dee in the thumbnail, which is, I mean, by the time I finish the game, I can go get the sprites, right? So I just need to get ahead. Anyway, let's keep going. On the way to the student council room, remember that I've been planning on getting a Mountain View, headed back to the vending machine. Only caffeine and carbonation, found in the mightiest of drinks, could quench my thirst. Just as I was about to put my coin in the slot, I heard a voice I recognized. Oh no way? Are you helping one of the classes that didn't have enough people? Let's see if they acknowledge her. She grabbed my hand and yanked me forward. Yeah, I think that might be the sprite I have for the thumbnail. Hold on, let me look. Chaos Child, sprites. I have a big old folder of all the thumbnails. Yeah, it's her winking and smiling. So there's gonna be a murder, and that's gonna be the sprite I have to use. Wait, I just moved a bunch of stuff.
それどころじゃないんだってば。とにかくタクがいないと。
Yeah, I'm the only one because no one else can see her.
ああ、見つけた。
Heard the exact same phrase that I heard a moment ago.
先輩方、チャオっす。やあやあ、今日もお二人仲が良さそうで何よりです。
Oh yeah, was this her personality? I kind of. Well, I remember she was talking to the detective. I don't remember what she was like. I think she was kind of gloomy, wasn't she? But no, it's the ribbons. Ribbon theory. Ribbon theory. White ribbons is this personality, and is it blue ribbon? Hold on. Steam page. Cash out. No, that's white. She has white ribbons in the Steam page. Look, just pay attention to the ribbons. Maybe she's being controlled by the white ribbons. Okay, so hold on. This has to go in the. Oh, where's my Chaos Child folder? Chaos Child notes. 5 Arimora acknowledged. There we go. The you two getting along. Something along those lines. Fine. It's number 5 on the list. Arimora-san?
あなた、殺されますよ。宮代拓先
Okay, I kind of remember that. White ribbon right there, so. Remember the word she said before. Definitely Arimora-san, who was in front of me now. The one at the murder scene, and the one who'd been talking to a detective about the case. Feel myself starting to sweat. Oh, Arimora-san, why?
やだな。後輩なんだから呼び捨てでいいって言ってるじゃないですか。ねえ、リカ。
リカ？
リカ？名前、セリカでしょ？やだ？じゃあ、セリでファイナルアンサー？
Final answer, yeah. I love that smug smile. Even if it's fake, I love it.
ファイナルなのか、アンサーなのか。
Yes.
アンサー。ついでに私のことはヒナでいっから。はい、声に出して言ってみよう。せーの。ひな。ダメ、たどたどしいぞ。もう一回。
Oh, do we all have to say it together?
ひな。
Hina! There, everyone at home, you have to say it too.
まだちょっち硬いけどいいとすっか。じゃよろしくね、セリ。
Yeah. What's she doing? This wasn't the same Arimora-san who told me I was going to be killed. So she was when she talked to her classmate. It's only made me wonder. Is she planning something? What was she doing in the Love Hotel that day?
お、どうしたんですか、宮代先輩。視線が熱いですよ。
Oh no.
もしや私に惚れちゃいましたか？
So I'm kind of I wonder if I pitched this theory before, but remember Chaos had a blonde girl who had a twin sister, and she didn't really work with the main character much. She kind of worked independently. Is this Chaos Child's version of her? Like she's working with a detective, you know, blonde hair, some kind of white ribbon, I think it's blue ribbon thing going on here. I swear. What if I'm completely wrong? She's always had white ribbons. I swear she had a different colored ribbon before. That is in anime. That is very important. They never change clothes or hairstyles. But,
タク、そうなの？
sorry, what was the line? Passion in my gaze, but fallen in love with her. She is best girl. No.
もうそんな否定しなくても素直になっちゃいなよ、
You.
あ、でも言っときますけど、私に惚れると怪我するぜよ。
What, does she have like 9 older brothers? Have to beat them all in a fight? He was no good. I couldn't keep up with her energy.
というわけでセリ、宮代先輩借りてくぜ。
Huh? Before I could say anything, Arimori wrapped her arm around mine and pulled me away.
あれ、ひ
Goodbye
な。
forever,
アディオスグラッシャー
Serika.
セリ、また来年。
Wait, hold on, what did she say? Oh, I can't play the voice back yet.
アディオスグラッシャー
Oh, she actually said it.
また来年。
A lot of times when they put another language goodbye, right? They actually said like goodbye in English, but obviously they can't just write that. Um,
あ、何ですか？
can you let me go?
あはは、これは気が回りませんで。
She bopped herself on the head and let go of my arm. Oh, you know, there is a way I can get the backgrounds. Let's do that. Sprites, though, is still an issue. You know, without spoilers. I guess I could open it up in GIMP. I don't have Photoshop and trace around her sprite, but that would be like not as high quality as I want because I can't do that perfectly, obviously. And obviously, I'd have to do that for every single sprite, and that'd be a pain. She led me further down the hall, humming as she went. What was she doing? I felt like she was up to something. Must have noticed I wasn't moving because she suddenly turned around.
やだな、そんなあからさまに用心しないでくださいよ。ひなちゃん悲しい。
She pretended to cry. How serious is she? Can't tell.
ほら、ここです。ささ、入って。
She pointed to an empty classroom. What was she planning on doing here? Killing me! There's about to be an illusion trigger. But
大丈夫ですって。取って食ったりなんかしませんからね。
Vor incoming. No, but dang it! In the end, I gave it and went into the classroom. Gonna be all serious now?
さてと。先輩にここに来てもらった理由、わかりますか？
Okay, yeah, I told you. I'm a no delusion gamer, but I also want the. I don't know if this is how the endings work. But if it like, there's not gonna be actual choices, right? Probably. So if I just do positive with her a bunch, do I get on her route, or like I don't even know how the routes work in this. I know there are routes. Yeah, okay, let's do a positive. Of course not.
心当たりないです？
The only thing I could think of. Yeah, black ribbons! Black and white! Seeing the way she acted today, it was hard to believe that she was the same girl. Which is the real her? Maybe... I was remembering it was the real her. The reason she brought me here must be... Trigger on!
宮代先輩っていい声してますよね。
Yeah, we're just gonna skim through this. Do I? No one ever told me that
実は
before.
私、昔から声フェチなんですよ。
Okay. Really none of my business.
宮代先輩の声って十
Is she gonna make me an idol?
分マニアックな私が言うんですから、そうですって。というわけで先輩。
After greets, after oh no, she's gonna make me read the entirety of Chaos Child. No, please, anything but that.
文芸部の活動の一環でもあるんですけど、宮代先輩にぜひとも。
Hard to say no to her after all those compliments. What do you want me to read?
ですね。それは。
Well, she took out a notebook.
じゃっじゃーん。これを。
Looked like a normal student's notebook. Nothing on the cover. Yeah. I was only on the first page, so I was already looking at a wholly different world. A newspaper club investigating a series of murders. I don't know. Yeah, I can't keep going with that. Two boys mostly naked. Dialogue bubble. Pierce me with your Excalibur, of course. I don't understand. Did you draw
こ
this?
れ私が文芸部で本を作る時用のネタ帳なんですけど。
Okay. I can't.
どうしてもダメですか？女子の友達
Wait,
は多いん
go
です
back
け
to
ど
this.
ね。
I want to see that smile again. Go back to that.
男子ってちょっと苦手だったりしちゃったり。あ
Look at. I love that smile. Best girl.
でも
She's really relying on me. I couldn't turn her down. Alright, just a little.
本当ですか？ありがとうございます。
Now that I actually talked to her, I realized she was a strange person, but not a bad one. Fortunately, that was just a delusion.
最初からおなしゃす。
Do I have to read this out loud from the beginning? I'm gonna read this out loud?
感情たっぷりにおなしゃす。エロい感じでおなしゃす。
Ah. Did I do that? Took a deep breath to calm myself down. She was looking at me with stars in her eyes. Couldn't tell her to look away. Just have to do it. Not the sumo stickers! I already said that. But that's all they got? Arimore's face went bright red. She started to pant, snort, and then she started headbanging. Headbanging, of course. The origins go back to RuneScape Gods Exposed, when Gothics used to do that, right? The act of violently shaking one's head up and down, usually seen at a rock concert. Something you see people doing by themselves during their daily lives. You guys don't headbang? Normal? Like regularly? Tougher than I thought. Didn't know if I could do it. Wanted to get away as soon as possible. That's enough, right?
ああ、ちょっと待って。次のページもお願いできませんか？
The next page. Flip the page. Similar picture and dialogue bubble.
ささ。
I don't like the lewd zoom. Melt your ice pop inside of me.
Yes! Yes!
Guess what?
次お願いします。
I give up. I'm not saying that. Come on, I at least have plausible deniability with the other ones. Arimori started to look back to see on her face. Her eyes looked like she was on the drugs.
先輩、最高です。私。
Her whole body started to spasm. Okay. Little drool is coming out of her.
先輩、次は攻めの方のバージョン。それと今度は文芸部の同じ。大丈夫。みんな女子っすから。きっとみんな先輩の声にメロメロに。ね、いいでしょ？
Yeah, it's okay.
いいですよね。
Sure. I'll become the king of the literature club. That's how my career as a voice actor in gay porn for girls began. That happened, I'd kill myself. What the heck, talking about? But if that was her only secret, that'd be fine. Well, maybe not. Maybe not fine. I felt like the real Ari Morrison was hiding something more dangerous. Probably why she brought me here. In other words, is this about what happened? Oh, her voice got deeper. Ari Morrison's expression turned serious. I gulped repeatedly, feeling a little overwhelmed. Oh, wanted to ask you too about that case.
何のことですか？
Ari Morrison suddenly smiled. She was smiling, but her voice made it clear she was refusing to answer my question. Would have liked it more if she'd been frowning. I opened my mouth as if being pushed forward by some indescribable fear. I don't think you could talk your way out of it. Now, I know that you were there. What were you doing there? She was looking at me, but I couldn't read any kind of emotion in her. I almost stepped back, but stopped myself. Bring the fangs back.
ああ。なんか先輩、刑事さんみたいっすね。
I learned from the best. Mr. Bond. His name was Bond, right? Now she's back to her casual tone of voice. What's with this girl?
あの人は古い友人で、時々ああして会って、いろいろと話を聞いてただけっすよ。
Yeah? That's what she said before when she was meeting with that detective named Shinjo-san at Cafe Lax. Were they caught? I don't know if she knew we were there.
だから、 先輩が思ってるような関係じゃないですから。残念でした。
Huh? Sorry?
お、とぼけますか？あんなところで落ち合ってたんだから、エッチな想像してたんでしょ。もう男子ってみんなそうですよね。やらしい。
I know how to get answers out of her. We have to take the white ribbons out and put the black ribbons in. No, I didn't.
またまた、こんなところに連れてきたから本当はちょっと期待してたんでしょ。でしょ。
No, that's not it. Made sense now that you mention it. Honestly, the idea hadn't occurred to me at all. I just want to... Her eye is a little squint. I love that look. Huh? Arimori-san looked at me with narrow eyes as if she was judging me. What's that about?
私が先輩をここに連れてきたのは、宮代先輩のことが知りたくなったからです。
About me?
というわけで。
She started to wrestle through the contents of a cardboard box that had been beneath the desk. Huh? What's she getting out? What's she gonna do with me? Knife!
だから、そんなに警戒しちゃ嫌ですよ。これ、手伝ってほしいだけですから。
There's a huge stack of paper. No! Paperwork! What is this?
今からこれ、製本するんで手伝ってください。
Sucks.
いやー、友達に頼まれちゃって。ほら、私って頼まれると断れないタイプじゃないですか。
You see that? It looked weird, like as her sprite moved backwards, like her eyes, big eyes, lingered on the screen for like half a second longer than the rest of her sprite. Was that because she was blinking at the time? Didn't know that. She's the type who can never turn down help. What? If they asked you, why do I have to help?
交換条件で学食の食券2週間分くれるって言うんですもん。
So I get some too, right? But what do I?
愚問な。そんなの2人でやった方が早いからに決まってるじゃないですか。
But talking you should get a week's worth. That's messed up. Well, that's not a reason.
まあまあ、細けいことはいいんですよ。まずはこっちのページから折っていきますよ。
She handed me a stack of printouts without waiting for my response.
ほらほら、口を動かす前に手を動かす人になりましょう。
Then she ignored me and started to work. I guess that meant she didn't intend to tell me anything else about the case. The detective had said that Kakita, the victim in the revolving dead case, had been murdered. And that she was cooperating and exchanging information. But if I asked her about that, she'd find out that I overheard a conversation at Cafe Lag. Dang it. Oh, okay, she doesn't know. Oh, Taku's like saw her walking with the detective or like getting in his car or something, right? At school. I think that's where the miniskirt detective Arimori happened. So yeah, and I was forced to help make pamphlets for one of the younger classes that I knew nothing about.
もうすぐ復興祭っすね。
Yeah, it is. Yes.
やりにくいな。
What is?
それっすよ、それ。後輩なんだから敬語はいらないって言ってるじゃないですか。
Yes, you're right. Absolutely. Of course. Yep. Oh.
まあ、いっか。そのうちおいおい後々後々ってことで。
That was a great conversation. Huh?
で、何の話でしたっけ？そうそう、思い出した。復興祭。復興祭って言えば、校庭にあるあの風鈴の飾り。先輩なんて書きました？
I wish for... What did I wish for? I wish for Kikonia Phase 2 to come out. Wish for Season 3 of Haruhi Suzumiya. I wish for, I don't really like the...
Eh?
Oh, no, nothing. I said what I was really thinking. I didn't write one. They asked me to and I forgot.
なんすかそれ、協調性ないですな。
Couldn't argue with that, but I had a feeling that no one got along with the group as well as Arimori-san.
でも、そっ か、その手があったか。私もそうすればよかったかもな。
I couldn't tell if she was faking or not, but at least on the surface, she seemed sincere. Alright, Mori-san, what did yours say?
知りたいっすか？
She brought her face up close to mine. Oh no. Well,
私はね秘密です。乙女の秘密は高いのですよ。
he's doing free labor for you! What? I really didn't understand. There was an Arimura-san I was talking to. The Arimura-san I'd seen with Shinjo-san, one that told me I was going to be killed. Which one was the real Arimura? None of them.
できた。
They're all just their ribbons. Huh?
ちょっと先輩、まだ終わってないんすか？遅い。
I'm sorry.
しょうがない。私が手伝ってあげるんで、半分貸してください。
Thanks. No, wait, why am I saying thanks? No reason for me to be doing any of this anyway, is there? What am I doing?
よし、できた。
Ooh. Reached up to stretch my arms and every joint in my shoulders, back, and hips cracked. Been helping people all day, my body felt like it was reaching its limit.
あざっす。先輩のおかげで思ったより早く終わりました。グラッチェグラッチェ。
What language is that? So what do I do with these now?
ああ、いいっすいいっす。それは取りに来てもらいますから。
I thought of asking you about the case again, but decided against it. To be honest, the look on her face I'd seen last time still scared me. I'll be going then.
あ、先輩、ちょい待ちです。
She's gonna... You're gonna be killed! Huh?
明日、渡部さんとの対談ありますよね。
Yeah? Oh, yeah, I am. Even Arimura-san knew about it.
友達もみんな噂してますよ。今や先輩は注目の的。
Kazuki's classmates have been talking about it too. Guess it really is a big deal. That just shows how famous Watabe is, I guess.
で、お願いがあるんですけど。
Her suddenly sweet voice made my heart skip a beat, but I tried my best to hide it. What?
その対談の時に、あのスクープの元になった画像、どうやって撮ったか聞いてくれませんか？
Huh? The one in the love hotel that changed? Well, not in the love, across from it. Photo for his big scoop.
渡部さんの記事に貼ってあったあの画像のことです。
Oh. Was that what she was talking about? Why?
まあまあいいじゃないですか。細かいことは気にしない。明るく楽しくいきましょうよ。
And just have fun with life, got it. But...
わかった。わかりました。じゃあ、これあげますから、ひなえちゃんとの約束。
Was he allowed in the love hotel at all? I kind of remember something about like reporters barging in or something. Vaguely. I don't know though. Arimura-san slid something into my chest pocket and pushed me out into the hallway. What's it say? Wait.
じゃ、助かりました。アディオスグラッシャー。
I took out the thing she'd put into my pocket. Cafeteria meal tickets, let's go! Only 3 days. What the heck? The nerve. Now that I was alone, everything about Arimura-san somehow seemed off. Everything that had happened, everything that she'd said, seemed like it was covered in lies. Everything, including the reward that had been given, it seemed like I was being tricked. Okay, that's a good stopping point. 50-something minutes in now. See you guys next time with... We're still on Friday. Dang it. Yeah, but I'll see you guys next time. Bye.